K babes, you are now tuned in to Keeping Up with K, as you already know, and today is going to be a sleek ponytail video. Everything that I'm using will be down in the description box below, and of course, as I use it, I will explain how to use it and exactly what I'm using. So you're going to start by sectioning your hair off as if you were straightening it out. So whatever that system is for you, just do that. I started in the back, and I was not able to get my hair straight because these flat irons suck. I am an Andis girl. I love my 1-inch Andis ceramic flat irons, but I left my OGs at my friend's house in March. Y'all, I made this video in May, so that tells you how much I straighten my hair out. This might work for the girlies that do not need a lot of heat on their hair, so I will put this in the description box below so y'all can get it if y'all want to. I didn't like it because I like a bone straight hard press for this look, and I was not able to get it, but like I said, it works. I just feel like the straighter your hair is and the more beeswax that you use, the sleeker the ponytail. It came out cute, but just not what I wanted. So after straightening your hair, you're going to start parting. This is going to be the 4 method ponytail that I've done previously. I will have that video up in the cards, and that is another video for my natural girlies that do not straighten their hair out, because I actually did it with my hair wet and wavy, and I still use weave, so it's an alternative for y'all that don't straighten y'all hair out. So I went ahead and I parted the front section, and I stopped in the middle of my ear on the right side with my swoop, and then on the left side I did the same exact thing, stopping in the middle of my ear. So that gives us the 2 front sections that we're going to need. And then I parted about halfway up in the back of my head, and then I sectioned that area off after making sure I was even. And then I used the bottom half portion as the foundation to our ponytail. So you are just going to start by using the beeswax. I'm using just basic Marae's. I know there are other beeswax out there that you can use. Do not use any kind of edge control. Do not use any kind of gel, edge tamer, nothing like that, because you do not want the hair to weave up. I said weave up. We want it to weave up, but not wave up, y'all. So you don't want the hair to wave up. So beeswax is going to be your go-to, because it's going to help your hair to be sleek, laid down while keeping it straight. So you're going to start working that beeswax through like a relaxer. Y'all can hear some bells. That is my kitten. Y'all got a kitten, but that's a story for another day. So I sprayed some Pump It Up on there as well. That is just, the OG go-to in my opinion. I prefer Gots to Be, but sometimes you gotta work with what you got to get what you want, baby, and this is what I want. Something sleek and together, and the Pump It Up works just fine. And I feel like it's just one of them things that a lot of us just have in the cabinet even if we're not using it. But I did run out of Gots to Be, and like I said, I feel that it works better, especially if you have a sleek, laid down. If your hair is bone straight, you using a lot of beeswax, it'll be perfect. I personally said that you should use more beeswax than I'm using, but I was on a crunch for time. I had a crunch for products, and like I said, I'm using what I got. What Mariah Carey say?
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Oh!
So I am now just, making sure that the kitchens is together, making sure everything is laid down, and then I'm blow drying everything. And as you can see, I'm just spraying, to pump it up throughout as I'm laying it down, and beeswax, pump it up, blow dry, repeat. So now I'm continuing to just work that through, baby. I'm telling y'all, you better work this beeswax through like it's 05 and you getting a relaxer, okay? So I worked that beeswax through. I took my comb, laid it down. I took a soft brush, laid it down. And then I went ahead and did my edges beforehand because it was going to be hot this day. And I know something, when it's hot and your edges got other products in them like beeswax and all that, they will melt. So I went ahead and did mine beforehand, and then I put spritz on them so that they would be hard and that they would last all day, because I knew that I was going to be outside. I was going to the mall, like the outdoor mall, because it was Mother's Day and I was taking my mom out, to eat at the outdoor mall. So I was like, it's going to be hot. I need my edges to stay. I need to be looking cute and sleek all day. So this is a perfect summer hairstyle, y'all. You don't have to do nothing. It'll keep you cool and it's gonna stay in place, okay, baby? So I'm spraying more spritz. I'm going crazy with the spritz, y'all. So I'm laying everything down, even though it's already laid down. I'm continue to just lay it down because I'm a perfectionist. And then I went ahead and I put more beeswax on the last portion of my hair. Like I said, you can use more beeswax. You should use more beeswax, but I didn't have that much left, so I did the best that I could. And don't forget to do the portions under the hair. Don't forget, you know, the front, the back, the side, all that. Just put it everywhere and make sure that you work it all the way through and that you're combing it all the way through because you want it to blend in with the rest of your hair. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start creating my swoop. Some of y'all might need some track pieces, and that's okay. Just go ahead and glue them down to create your swoop. You're going to part your hair and then glue them down in the middle of the parts. So I'm not doing that, but just, you know, a verbal tutorial of how to do that to create the swoop in the front. So I made sure that everything blended together before I put the last ponytail in. It did for the most part. I feel like it could have been sleeker, but, you know, things happen. So I went ahead and I put more spritz on there because, like I said, we're going crazy with the spritz today. We're making sure that this ponytail is not going to move. And then I blow dry it. When you're blow drying, make sure to blow dry on cool heat, y'all. Cool heat, not hot heat. Cool heat will help the hair harden better. And then I took this diamond something for like quick weaves and I put that onto the next strip after tying it onto my ponytail, but I did that off camera. This is some $10 weave that I got from the beauty supply store. And then this is how I did the ponytail, y'all. I literally just took some glue, put it on the weft, and then I wrapped it around that little neck strip ponytail in the back. This is where it got kind of tricky. This tutorial kind of sucks, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it does. This tutorial kind of sucks because this is the only part that I'm turned around to actually show y'all how I'm wrapping the hair around. And that is because I literally just needed to see like myself gluing it down and wrapping it around. I could not look at the bathroom wall. I just couldn't do it. But literally all I'm doing is gluing the hair down and I'm wrapping it around. And as I'm wrapping it around, I'm just moving up the ponytail. And you are going to need your mirror because most of the time, like after I would say every 2-3 tracks or so, yeah, I'm tongue twisted today. After 2 or 3 tracks or so, I was turning around with my mirror and making sure that, you know, I was going up the ponytail as I was supposed to, because it does get a little bit irritating. Your arms are going to be hurting. If the hair is long and the weft is longer, you're going to be like, am I even moving? So I just took time to turn around and make sure that I was moving up the ponytail accordingly. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to keep gluing and keep wrapping.
I'm letting go and the low things above me. The things I can't change are the reason you love me. Listen, you can hear them calling my name. I'm all over the place, I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself, let alone a soulmate, I'm just saying. Feel like we one and the same, our relationship changed. That or it never existed. Whenever they say something about us, you listen. But fuck what they talking about on your timeline. Let's cut it all into my time. Fuck what they talking about on your timeline. Let's cut it all into my time. My time.
So I guess I lied, y'all. I'm watching myself and I have not turned around once to make sure the tracks is going up. So I guess in the case of the tracks going up and me checking,
and the lie detector test determined that was a lie. That's a lie.
She said you lie everything.
but I did, you know, at one point blow dry the glue to make sure it was dry. So you could do that throughout just to make sure that your tracks are dry. I didn't do it all the way through. It looks like I only did it one time. I'm watching it with y'all. So I don't remember. This was months ago. So I'm literally watching it with y'all. So I took a piece of hair from the back of the ponytail, and this is going to be the band that we wrap around so that the tracks won't show. So I did turn around at this point to make sure that the tracks were covered. They weren't, so I spread the hair out a little bit more, and I sprayed some spritz on it and then wrapped it around. I just wanted to make sure that I was keeping it very sleek and straight. So I just continue to spray and then wrap it around. So once you wrap it all the way around, you are going to blow dry it. And that'll be how it gets hard and then it stays in place. This ponytail did actually last way longer than I expected it to. I only wore it for about a week, but I could have got about 2 weeks out of this ponytail. I like to wear my natural hair, so I took it out. But you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna make sure that everything is wrapped up, secure, and in place. And then you are going to take your blow dryer and then blow dry the band that you just created until it gets hard on cool heat. And then I also did some on hot heat on that part. So I took a neck strip and then just wrapped it around because I wanted to make sure that my kitchen was going to be laid down in the back. And this is me, y'all, getting all cute and ready for Mother's Day, baby. I'm not a mother, but you wish I was your baby mama, okay? So I went ahead and I started doing my sideburns. I just curled them. Now, this flat iron, it looked like it did something when I curled it. I told y'all it sucked. Remember I told y'all that? It looked like it got hot and it did something, but I'm telling y'all, trash. They literally was the worst flat irons I've ever had in my life. So I put a little bit of edge control. I like to curl under when I do my sideburns, but I know some people like to go, the opposite way and do it upward. But I just made little curls on my sideburns just to do something like cute and jazzy. And then I went ahead and I straightened out the remainder of the ponytail. And I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all hear this noise in the back. That is my kitten. She is 3 months and she is into everything. And she's like fascinated with like bags now. So I have to get bags a lot up because she's always playing with some bags. And I have a bag of clothes right now that she's playing in. So I am sorry that, y'all hear some background stuff. But it's just my kitten. I'm a mom now.
Whenever they say something about us, you listen. Well, fuck what they talking about on your timeline. Just cut it all in the mindset. Fuck what they talking about on your timeline. Just cut it all in the mindset. My time is
So this is the final look, y'all. Super classy, super simple. And I think it maybe took me about 3 hours. And that was for everything as far as the washing, blow drying, straightening, and this ponytail. So if you have a few hours that you can spare before an event, this is the perfect, quick, and simple style that you can do. Especially if you're going to any of these outdoor summer concerts like Beyonce or Brent Fayez or, Lil Baby. Any concert, I feel like this is the perfect style that's easy. It'll keep you cool, especially if you're traveling. You don't have to do nothing to your hair, sis. It's really that simple. So, yeah, get into this, y'all. Get into it, okay? But that is all that I have for you today, K-Bays, and I will see you later.